So here are some things that I learned in my 30s that I wish that I learned in my 20s. So let's get into it. Boundaries. Had I had some strong boundaries in my 20s, I would have been a lot further in my life. I would have prospered so much in my life. I wouldn't let people disrespect me continuously. I wouldn't let people run over top of me and talk to me any old way, nothing like that, had I had some strong boundaries. Leaving a toxic relationship. Now, majority of my 20s, or all through my 20s, should I say, I was in a toxic relationship off and on for 9 years. Now, this person that I was in a relationship with, he was a lot older than me, and we had different views on life. So I think that played a part in why our relationship ended. But on some real shit, I should have left after a year. People pleasing. Now, I believe this goes hand in hand with having boundaries because you pretty much are so quick to want to make everybody else happy that you forget to make yourself happy. You forgot to do things that make yourself happy because you're so focused on making this person happy, that person happy. You know, you forget who you are as an individual because you're so focused on putting your energy in other people. I cut that shit a long time ago. Furthering my education. Now, I do have a high school diploma and I have a college degree in graphic design. Mind you, I graduated college back in 2008, and I know technology has changed over the years. There's a lot of different things going on in technology. I wish I could have furthered my education and probably major in something else. Going to therapy. Now, this is kind of tricky because in my 20s, in my mid 20s, should I say, I was in therapy off and on for several years. Now, due to certain circumstances, I stopped going. But now at 36 years old, I'm back in therapy because I tend to relapse. Like, I'm not on drugs. I never did drugs. I did struggle with alcoholism, but this isn't that. When I say relapse, I mean like relapsing back into my depression. Okay. And I feel like once I got there in that dark area, I knew that, yeah, it's time for me to go back to therapy because I know if I don't, then there will be consequences, bad consequences. I'm not going to say what those consequences are, but they're going to be bad consequences. So those are the things that I wish that I learned in my 20s that I'm now learning in my 30s. Because you know what? One thing I've learned too, when you're in your 20s, that is your huge learning stage.